guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Heather. I'm a author of dark fantasy and supernatural horror. Today I wanted to just let you guys in on the books that I am planning on trying to get into the spooky season with. So I've got like a big choice, and then I'm just going to slowly work my way through them. So some of them are going to be brought over from September, just because I didn't quite get around to it starting them yet, and I'm filming this with about a week to go. So I will absolutely be starting Cemetery Boys, but I don't think I will finish it before the end of the month. So I'm going to bring this over, which is a Own Voices Transgender Latinx young adult novel about a Bruja who conjures the soul of his school's resident bully, and then they fall in a bit of love. I then have another YA queer novel that I really need to get to. I keep putting on TBR, so like hold me accountable if this one doesn't come off the TBR, because I'll be really miffed. And that is Wilder Girls by Rory Power. This one is a young adult horror. It has been likened to Lord of the Flies. So it's in a boarding school on an island, and there's something called the Tox that breaks out, and then they have to go into quarantine and weird things happen. I then am going to go into a spooky big graphic novel called Thornhill by Pam Semi. Got a mixture of words, but it's majority just a black and white horror, spooky looking graphic novel. So I will be jumping into that sporadically. I then am trying to catch up with the buzzwordathon, and so I've looked over the prompts, and I still have a few to get to. And one of them was the prompt to have the word all in the title. So I'm going to pick up this Disney retelling called The Mistress of All Evil, which is Maleficent, who is one of my favourite Disney villains. And the tagline is, "What of the dark fairy Maleficent? Why does she curse the princess to fall for an eternal sleep? Many tales have tried to explain her motives. Here is one account pulled from those passed down through the ages. The story of love, betrayal, magic and fantasy. It's a tale of the Mistress of All Evil." So it's going to be a nice quick short read. So yes, I will be getting to the second book in Whisper duology, which is Weapon. So this follows a story of for 2.5 years, subject 684, Jane Doe, as she's called, has been locked up in an experimental facility, and all this time she hasn't spoken a word. She begins to crack under the influence of her new and unexpected kind evaluator, who uncovers the truth about the mysteries of the facility. Desperate to save her friends and the rest of the world from looming danger, Jane must first question everything she's ever believed, especially the long-lasting memories that began to surface the mysteries. And allies will become enemies, and enemies will become allies. One wrong move, one wrong word could change the world, is the sort of tagline for those. Then I have a fantasy by an author of colour that's coming in from the library, Black Leopard Red Wolf by James Mullen, I think. So it is an African inspired, it's been touted as African Game of Thrones, which I really don't like those comparisons, because everyone should have the right to have their story stand on its own merit, and I think it will be good. I also then have a contemporary fiction ebook coming in from the library called The Brink by Holden Shepard. He is a LBGT author from Western Australia. I think he actually grew up in Geraldton. So these are the books I plan on getting to in the spooky October season, along with a few other bits and bobs. So either follow my Instagram, my TikToks, and the vlogs for Preptober, as I will be enjoying these as well. So until next time, let's use our voices to promote positive change in the world. Thank you and bye-bye!